Today is the last day at the trucking job. For a while, I've been driving these straight trucks and delivering mail to the post offices out here in the Bay Area. And today is the last day at this job. I'm going back in the semi truck. I'm going to a regional job. I wanted to go OTR, but the company that I applied for, all they had available was regional. They had a local job available, but honestly, I'm trying to fix this because I'm going to put you right here so I could take off. I kind of want to, the reason why I wanted regional is number one, I want to run hard and make more money on CPM, even though CPM pay could suck. And not to mention, the job I'm going to, it's a lot closer to my house where I live. I live in the Central Valley. This job is all the way in the Bay Area. When I started this job, I was working. I was living in the Bay Area. When I started this job, that's no longer the case. I live in Modesto, and I don't live out here in the East Bay anymore. My family still does, but I don't. I live in Modesto. So I'm going to be working 30 minutes from my house. It's like a 30-minute commute to the new job versus an hour, sometimes an hour and a half to get to work. So, yeah, this job was cool. This job paid $30 an hour. I got paid more because I got my Class A. If you come here with your Class C, because these have air brakes, these trucks. But if you have a Class C, you can work at this job that I'm at right now, or that I just left. Right, I was here for a few months. I started in February. What is it? We're about to wrap up September, so I've been here for a few months. And you make like a consistent 1,100-1,200 a week. You get consistent overtime right here. It's physical. You touch the freight, but it's not like food service. It's pallet drop. Every now and then, these pallets do drop, like they fall over in the truck. So you gotta it's sacks of mail and like boxes and packages of like mail. Mainly it's like clothes, but every now and then there's some like heavy boxes in there, but nothing too crazy. This is an easy job. You're backing into some tight spaces, but you're in a straight truck. You're in a 26-foot straight truck, and with the roll-up door, you have a manual pallet jack, and sometimes you are like putting shit into boxes, because sometimes your pickup, so you do a drop off, you drop off the mail, and then you pick up return mail, and the return mail comes back to this facility right here. And when you do the return mail, sometimes the pallets aren't ready. Sometimes at the post offices, they'll have it like in a bin or something, and you got to take the packages out of the bin, and you got to make a wooden box with the pallet right there at the post office, and you got to throw all this shit in the pallet. That sucks, but you're getting paid by the hour, and it's not hard. It's not really hard work. You know what I mean? You're fucking with docks, like you're pulling like the chain to make the dock go up, and but you do backing, but it's just in a straight truck, right? You got to be careful and shit, but this job was consistent money. The pay was decent, but it's in the Bay Area. I don't live in the Bay Area. And this next job that I'm going to, I'll be making like on the low end, probably 13. If I run kind of, it depends on me, right? It's regional. And with the company that I'm going to, I talked to them and they said it all depends. Hold on. The company that I'm going to, they told me it all depends on how hard I want to run. If I want to run really hard, then I'll make good money, and that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do turn and burn. I'm going to run out my 70. Let me go say bye to the coworker real quick. Yeah, she took off with her doors open, but I think she's going to close them. Yeah, she's going to close them. Nice working with you. Right on, man. You have a good night. See you. Right on. Thanks for training me. See you around. He was a good dude. Trip out. That dude that I was talking to, he was staff at juvenile hall, I think around the time that I was locked up when I was a kid. And now he trained me on a job when I started in February. Real good guy right there. But yeah, and another reason why I'm going back to trucking is, you know, I'm not leaving California right away, but I'm plotting my move. And with this job that I get, I'm going to be sleeping in the truck. I'm not going to be commuting like that. I'm just going to be commuting maybe like twice a week, once when I go to work and then when I come back on my day off or my 2 days off. So I'll be making more money. I'm not going to be putting all these miles on my truck. I mean, on my car to get to work. Still going to be commuting, but my commute is going to be cut in like half. Like it's going to be cut in like more than half. It's going to be way closer to where I live. And with the company that I'm going to, I'll have the opportunity to become a driver trainer again. And when you go to, you know, these bigger companies and you become a driver trainer, you can make good money as a driver trainer, especially if you're getting your miles in and you're running hard. But the cool thing about the account that I'm going to is I have the choice to run hard or to just have a chill day, right? To where I could be home like every other night, or if I want to go hard, I could just stay out. When I first touch down, I'm going to stay out, I'm going to go hard, and I'm going to, you know, like what I want to do right now is I want to stack up money for a down payment on the house. And what I was going to say earlier, another reason why I'm going to a new job and I'm going to go back in the tractor trailer is because I've been driving the straight truck for a while and I want to get my experience back up with the tractor trailer, at least on my resume. Yeah, I feel like if I stay here and I'm just driving this straight truck, that might look bad on my resume. Like I haven't been in a semi for a while. So going to this job, it's like right on time. If I would have waited like a little longer, like a year, I'd have probably had to go to somewhere like Swift and get training again or whatever. I can get training at the company that I'm going to, but you know, it's just good. Not to mention it's a mega carrier that I'm going to. It's one of the big ones. But dude, it's just been so hard to find local work out here. I know how to make money at these mega carriers, and the account that I'm going to, it's a pretty chill account, but you can make money or you could chill out. I'm going there to make money, and the cool thing about going to this mega carrier, it's not Swift. I'm not going to Swift, if anyone's wondering. When I want to move out of California, I don't have to look for another job. I could just stay with this company and I could switch accounts and I could move to whatever state I want to move to, right? Maybe not in the middle of Timbuktu or whatever, but who knows? Maybe if I just go straight hardcore OTR, if they have it available, like later on, then who knows? Like maybe, what am I saying here? Hold on. I was reading the comments. It throws me off when I read the comments. With the company that I'm going to, they're so big that I can move wherever I want, right? Now, you know, there's some shit that happened right here at, you know, with the family around home. So I can't just up and move just yet, but it's good that I'm getting back in the semi again. So I'm going to have it on my resume that I've been actively driving a semi truck and not just a straight truck. So that's good. Damn it. And I'll be making more money. I'll become a trainer again, like I was at CR England. They call it a mentor, which I think is dumb. You're a driver trainer. I mean, you're training people. You're teaching them how to drive a truck. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, it'll be cool. So that was the last day. Man, you know the thing about the last day at this job? The job is chill. But man, this last day, that shit was dragging, dude. It just seemed like the day was going by so fucking slow, man. This day was dragging ass, like real good. But it's over. On to the next job. I start Monday for orientation. I even had a chance to stop at the bank and get some voided checks for direct deposit. So that's chill. Oh, man, I gotta get over. I can't get off in Hayward. I gotta go this way. Or can I? Oh yeah, I can. I thought they shut it down right here. They had it shut down a few nights ago. You had to go around to Castro Valley. But I hope you guys are having a cool night. Things are going chill. So, yeah, that was a chill job. I was there for a few months. If anybody is in the San Francisco area and you want work, it's Centerline drivers. I think they already hired someone to fill my position. I put in a 2-week notice a few months ago, but I didn't end up going to the job. But this time I'm out. This time I'm actually going to the new job, right? So yeah, we'll see what happens, man. Be back in the semi. It's gonna be good. It's an easy run. I'll be running from the Central Valley, the 209, the Central Valley, to Northern California, Eureka, and then into Nevada. Or I got the choice to just run up and down 101 from the Central Valley to Eureka and then do a back haul. I could do a back haul and just do that. I don't have to go to Nevada if I don't want to. I'm sure every now and then if they're short on drivers on that route, they're going to ask for it to be covered, but I'm going to do it anyways. I'm going to be doing all that. I'm going to be tearing it up out there from the Central Valley to Northern California to Nevada, because I already know how CPM pay works. If you're not out there running, if you're not getting in your miles, you're not going to be making money. So I'm going to be getting in my miles, especially it's, you know, I got to be by myself for the first few months before I'm eligible to even become a driver trainer. So while I'm by myself, I'm going to be running out my 70-hour clock, my 11-hour drive clock, and 14 hours or whatever you want to do, and just trying to make the most money I can. Man, motherfuckers out here running red lights, dude. Man, when the light turns green, I don't go right away. I give it a second to make sure that I'm clear to go. There's too many motherfuckers running red lights nowadays, dude. Just because you got the right of way does not mean that you should just go for it. It's a good way to get into an accident, right? You guys that drive like you're in a rush, you're gonna get into an accident, right? Once you become a truck driver, like, yeah, sure, on the highway, we all haul ass from time to time, but what you really need to do out there on the highway is you need to just chill out. You need to just kick back. Because if you don't, I'm in the neighborhood. I could drive with the light on. All you guys that drive like you're in a rush, you're gonna get into an accident. You keep driving stupid like that. Once you get your CDL in your personal vehicle, you gotta drive like you're still in the truck. Just chill out. Drive like a grandma. Because if you don't, that's how you get speeding tickets. That's how you get into an accident. And with some jobs, if you get into an accident with your personal car, they'll fire you, right? Depending on how much of a dick the company is that you're working for. Gotta block the driveway. block the driveway. Get up in here. All right, cool. We're straight. I'm gonna read some of these comments real quick. Then I'm gonna go in the house after I read some of these comments. Been telling you, Estes Express driver, dude. I've been applying at Estes for fucking months and haven't heard shit, dude. I haven't heard shit from Estes. I had an interview with Saya. Dude, I had an interview with Saya. I didn't hear nothing from them, and it sounded like I had a job at Saya, but dude, he had 15 other people that were applying for Saya, right? So, and I was like the second one that he interviewed. And I could tell that I wasn't going to get the job. He was like, oh, yeah, you got experience. You should have more, but you got enough. The guy that I was interviewing with, he was a dick. I'm kind of glad I'm not working under him anyways. It would have been like right around the corner from where I was working in San Leandro. But, dude, I've been applying. Told you. Dude, I've been applying for trucking companies, for LTL companies for the longest. I've been applying for trucking companies, for LTL companies for the longest. That's why I just said, you know what, fuck it. I'm just going to apply for this mega carrier. I'm pretty sure they always have work. I always see their trucks around, just like I see all the other mega carrier trucks around. And, you know, when they said it's Western region, I was like, oh, okay. So I'm just going to stay out west. So I was thinking I was going to be going through like the Rockies, which I've done before. I've been through the Colorado Rockies a few times. Idaho, Salt Lake, up to Spokane again, right? Nah, dude, I'm just gonna, the worst is occasionally I'll chain up over Donner, but that's it. I'm just gonna be going from the Central Valley, Northern California to Northern Nevada, and then back, just in that triangle. And I'm just gonna be running my 70 through that, right? And then occasionally, if they need help in like with local stuff around the valley or the bay, it's chill. It's really chill, dude. And I'm gonna be getting paid 65 cents a mile, so it's not bad. You know, if you're running your 70 at 65 cents a mile, and I'm gonna be getting $20 for the drop and hook, $20 for the stop. So each stop is gonna be a drop and hook. So it's like $40 a stop. That's not bad. That's not bad. So I go like from the DC that I'm going to the place that I'm doing my drop and hook, and I do a drop and hook, I'm getting paid for the arrival and the drop and hook. 40 bucks, $20 each, plus 65 cents a mile. It's not bad, dude. Definitely not bad, right? I work for Estes as a dock worker, and the most drivers wouldn't even touch 8 hours. LTL isn't booming like OTR for sure. Bro, don't waste your time. Apply for Saya in San Jose. City driver, you will get hired immediately. I've done that. Dude, I've done that. I've done that. I applied for that. I applied for that exact position in San Jose, and I haven't heard shit, dude. You need to know this about the Bay Area. I know you guys are working for these companies, but dude, right now, there are way more CDL holders out here in the Bay than jobs available. That job right there in San Jose, the pickup and delivery driver for Saya in San Jose, I guarantee you at this time, there's most likely probably about like 30 to 50 people that applied for that. And they're going to interview about like 20 people. And then they're going to only hire like 1 or 2 drivers. Dude, that, I'm telling you, dude, right? Yeah, I mean that's the thing about like I tried to go OTR. I wanted to go OTR, but the company that I applied for, they said they only had regional and local available. I didn't want to do local because the thing about I talked about this in previous videos when I was at CR England and I was in the sleeper. The cool thing about being in the sleeper is when you're waiting on getting your trailer loaded or unloaded and you're in a day cab, well, you're just in a day cab. If you're in a sleeper, you can go back there and take a nap, or you can go back there and play video games, or you can make lunch in your truck, or you could lay down in your bed. The best thing for you to do is to go to sleep, especially if you have a long night ahead of you. You could do that. You can go take like an hour and a half nap or a 2 hour nap, you know? Because sometimes these shippers and receivers, they take a long time to get you off their dock. So you're doing that. Like when I was at CR England and just other places that I've seen, other loading docks that I've been to, and I see day cab drivers, a lot of them look fucking miserable, dude, because they're sitting there for hours waiting to get their shit unloaded. And I've seen them like they'll bring a pillow to work and they'll put the pillow over the steering wheel and they'll pass out over the steering wheel. But dude, if you're in a sleeper, you can just go take a nap, right? Yeah, it sucks being away from the house, and hopefully you get parking at the truck stop, and if not, you got to take a bird bath. Dude, I took bird baths at night transportation on nights when I wasn't able to get truck stop parking, or I was sleeping overnight at a shipper because I had to be there first thing in the morning, right? You do what you got to do, but at least day cab drivers, they wish they had a bed in the back when they're sitting there in their day cab and the motherfuckers are just taking hella long to unload their truck, you know? Hourly day cab drivers getting paid to sit. Yeah, they're getting paid to sit, but there's still a lot of them are still probably driving fatigue, right? Dude, I'm doing like a 12-hour. I'm driving for like 12 hours. I work for like 10 hours at work, and then I drive an hour to and from 12 hours. So I'm working like I'm damn near running a 70 5 days a week. I'm damn near like with the commute and then with driving at work and then the commute back, I'm probably pushing like 65 hours of just driving during the week. And then I go home and I'm probably home for like less than a 10-hour sleeper. I'm probably home. I get home like around 11 and then I'm out of the house again no later than 9:30 to make it here early, because if I'm not early, I might be late to work because I don't know what's going on over the Altamont with road work or accident. So I got to give myself at least like a 2 hour cushion to get from the Central Valley to the Bay. You know what I mean? So I usually get out here around like 11-ish. That way I'm going to clock in on time. So I get home around 11, sometimes 11:15, 11:30. Let's just say 11 to 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, so I'm home for about a 10-hour sleeper. You see what I'm saying? And that, I don't know. The cool thing, like this guy Trucks talked about it. The cool thing about not commuting to work is you're not commuting to work. Once you're done with work, you're at the truck stop, you go take a shower, you cook up some food in your truck. If you got a setup like that, I had a setup. I would get down like with a lot of canned food and shit that I would put in the refrigerator at night transportation, and I would cook stuff up, right? Not with a grill or nothing, but I would cook up stews and shit in my truck, cereal, noodles every now and then, and it's cool to just like when you're done, and you're parked in your truck and you're done. Like there's no commute, right? It sucks being away from home and still being at work and not getting paid for your sleeper, but at least you get to have like more off time than someone who's commuting to and from work, right? You just go back in the sleeper and then you take a shower and you're done with work. So you're a lot more rested in a sleeper. Day cab local drivers, dude, I seen them at CR England, and I almost got another job but shit just didn't work out again. I went to this other spot and I seen all the local drivers. They were just waiting in the break room. And I know how that goes, dude. Sometimes you could be waiting in the break room for like 2 or 3 hours to get a truck. You know, when I was working at CR England, there was guys that lived a little far from Bakersfield and they commuted to work. And then once they get to work, it wasn't like they usually didn't have a truck ready for them right away. They had to wait in the break room and just wait in the break room, sometimes for like 2 or 3, 4, 5 hours for a truck to be available for them so they can go and do their route. And then they're going to go and drive for like, what, 8, 9 hours? You know what I'm saying? So say they've been waiting in the break room for 3 hours, right? 9, 10, 11, 12, 12 plus their commute to and from work. It's like 13, 14 hours that they're up, dude. They're driving fatigued. When you're in a sleeper, you back in to your parking space or whatever, or wherever you're at, truck stop, rest area, back of some store, or just wherever you're parking for the night. Hopefully you're at a truck stop. You get a shower. If not, you bird bath, and you're just in your sleeper and you go to sleep, and you're way more rested than someone in a day cab that has to do that commute to and from work. You know what I'm saying? So that's one reason, right? There's some benefits of being in a sleeper, right? It'd be cool if I like lived right across the street from my local trucking job, but that's not really the case. That's never really the case. OTR got more money than local. It depends. Sometimes local drivers do make more money than OTR. When you look at the time spent at work, yeah, local drivers do make more money. But then again, dude, it kind of can even itself out. It all depends on your situation. My situation, I'm going to be making more money with the sleeper cab regional job, which is like, it's not OTR. Like, I thought I was going to be going the Western 11. I'm just going like California and Nevada. It's going to be a lot like my job at CR England where I'm going, except for it's not just going to be all reefer. It's going to be dry van in there too. But it depends on your situation. If you're commuting like a motherfucker like me, you might make more money on OTR and just go home on your days off or on your reset or whatever, right? Because you're not commuting. It all depends. It all depends. I'm not going to say the company yet. Not yet, right? I saw this video with This Guy Trucks. I've been watching a lot of This Guy Trucks, and he barely revealed his new job about a month into it because he wanted to, show that he's a safe driver before he goes and shows his company online, because you never know, you got trolls that call in and talk shit, which is weird. You just got weirdos out there. When you're a YouTuber, you got fucking weird motherfuckers that do weird shit, like call your safety department. Oh, this guy's a YouTuber. You know what he does? Like dude, what the fuck? I'm just imagining like some big, fat, nasty, miserable, like probably not even a truck driver, just like some nasty person who consumes way too much YouTube and gets way too invested in this shit and is like, oh, where's he working? No, I'm gonna call them. Like weird motherfuckers. And I have some weird motherfuckers like that watch my channel, so I'll show you guys later. Saya has in-cab cameras. No thanks. Yeah, dude. Saya, you can make good money there. But check it out. When I was at that interview for Saya, they said you're going to be working like 8 hours, getting paid $32 an hour. Then it goes up to 34, then 35, and you top out at 37. Well, if you're only working 40 hours a week, and they said the overtime isn't really there. They said the overtime is like every now and then you're going to do overtime, right? You're not going to be making that much money, especially here in California. I mean, dude, like, the thing about running OTR, like straight up OTR, like you're burning out your 70, OTR drivers make the same money that they're making in California and in Ohio. OTR drivers, they make the same money, like, even if it's just regional. You know what I'm saying? Like, say you're going from like Texas to Oklahoma. Say you're going from like Laredo to Oklahoma, I don't know, like Georgia and back. You know what I'm saying? Like say that's your route. Say you go from Laredo, Oklahoma, Georgia, back to Laredo. You can definitely burn out your 70 doing that. And if you're getting paid something good, like 60 cents a mile or whatever, 60 something cents a mile, even 58 cents a mile or whatever, well, you know, you can get a cheap spot in Laredo and you're a truck driver, you're getting paid CPM, but as long as you're just turning the wheels, you know what I mean? You get what I'm saying? Like, that's kind of the cheat code of being a truck driver, is you could take your truck driver money that is it's good money, you know what I'm saying? It should be more. We should be getting paid more, you know what I mean? We should for sure get detention and right, the truck drivers should be making more, but we make good money. We do. Like, compared to other jobs, I've been seeing all these like people on YouTube ranting about how much they hate their warehouse job. Dude, we make pretty good money. I gotta go inside. Oh yeah, I gotta hurry up and go inside. As a truck driver, you could take your truck driver pay and you could go live somewhere cheap and live fat. You could go move to Mississippi and buy a fat house if you're a truck driver, you know what I mean? But if you're making that same pay in California, you're probably going to be living out of your car or just living in the truck, you know? But yeah, that was the last day at work, and I'll keep y'all tuned. I got orientation on Monday. I was going to vlog today. I'm just really fucking tired, man. What are you guys saying? Yes. Any gyms at the terminal on OTR? Night Transportation had a gym, but if you're running hard OTR, you're probably not going to be using that gym too much because you're going to be out there making money. You're going to be out there running hard. Peace out.